Hello there, ladies. It's Sherry Kane here, your personal lifestyle mentor with I Am Complete Women's Club. I'm really excited to be here today to share with you an incredible way that you can, number one, save money. How does that sound if you're on a budget? Number two, save time. And number three, still get your green smoothies in so that you're staying healthy and energized and building your immune system. All right, are you ready to rock and roll? Okay, cool. So sorry if my head gets cut off, the way my camera's positioned, it's kind of close to my counter here. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to pretend it's Sunday. And what you can do, or pick a day of the week when you have some extra time on your hands where you're not working. And you can do a little bit of meal prepping. And what we're going to do is take all that fresh organic produce that you're buying and prepare it and freeze it so that you can use it later when you're busy and on the go. So number one, what this does is it saves you money because a lot of times your fresh produce won't last you a long time in the fridge. And then you end up having to throw it away, right? How many times have you done that? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick a day. I like to do this on Sundays. I'll spend about an hour or two prepping food, and it's so well worth it because it saves me tons of time during the week in the mornings when I wanna have my green smoothie, okay? So for example, you're buying, let's say, all these great green superfoods or green vegetables, right? Your kale, here, I've got some right here. So yummy kale and spinach, arugula, right? I've got some spinach there, arugula. I've got celery here. It's endless what you can freeze. So you're going to actually freeze them, and I'm gonna show you how to put them in baggies for each day, okay? You can also freeze your fresh fruit. So if you have organic strawberries, okay? If you have clementines or oranges or bananas, I'm gonna show you how you can freeze that and get it ready to go for your smoothie. So you'll have your fresh fruit, and remember, frozen fruit is easier, then you don't need ice, right? And then the only thing you would have to do, you can even freeze your herbs, like if you choose to do the herbs, which is optional. This is some parsley, you could do cilantro. You can even freeze your lemon and your ginger. So I've pre-cut some ginger there, that's one of my superfoods. I usually use a half of a lemon in my smoothie to keep those live enzymes going. So I took the skin off and there's about 2 halves there. Ready to go into baggies, okay? And so what we're gonna do is we're going to food prep. So let's pretend it's Sunday, okay? I've got my little baggies here, and I actually have, this is what I did for last week. So I don't know if y'all can see it, it's backwards probably, but it says day 1. I have got everything I need for my smoothie for Monday in day 1. It has got all my greens, it has got my fruit, it even has my lemon to preserve my smoothie and my ginger. I know you can't really see it, it's all frozen right now. I just took it out of the freezer. So what you could do is write what's in it if you choose. You don't have to, but I did. So I've got lemon and orange and kale and parsley and arugula and strawberries in here. All I have to do is open up this baggie, pour it into my blender, choose my liquid, right? Almond milk, coconut milk, water, whatever it is that you choose to do, and then add my superfood, okay? Which typically I'll do ginger, but the ginger I already have in here. So then I could add, a splash of turmeric or my chia seeds. Now I don't freeze the chia seeds. I don't recommend doing that. I recommend that you soak, if you're gonna do chia seeds, soak them the night before if you're in a rush during the week. And then in the morning, you can have them ready. Oh, I'm gonna go get them out of my fridge. There we go. Forgot my chia seeds. So there I have my chia seeds. And again, I had shown you in the previous video how to pre-soak those. So all I'd have to do literally is grab my baggie, here's day 1, pour it into my blender, grab my chia seeds or my turmeric, whatever other superfood I wanna add, and my protein. So my protein, this time I'm gonna use almonds, and I've pre-soaked my almonds. We'll be talking about soaking nuts in another video, but I have a little handful of almonds here. That's great plant-based protein, all right? So here we go. I'm gonna show you how to make the baggies, and then at the end, we're actually going to make a smoothie with one of my baggies. Isn't this exciting? Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to take the kale, and I've already washed it. I'm just gonna break it up in little pieces. Now you can buy kale that's already in a bag that's organic, that's pre-broken up, but I like to buy this nice big leafy kale. So I'm just breaking it up in like little handfuls here. Okay. And I'm gonna take my baggie, and you can actually go and write day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. You can actually do it for each day. Or what you could do, another option, is you could just take, let's say, just to save you time in the morning, let's say you only have 5 minutes and that is going to hinder you from making your smoothie. If it's already pre-ready, you don't have to wash or cut or do any of that stuff. You literally grab it out of the freezer, take it out of the baggie, add your liquid and throw in some protein or superfood. You're good to go. You're gonna be able to stay healthy and be on the go, save yourself time, but also save money because your produce is gonna last longer. You're not throwing away empty, wasted produce that went bad. Okay, so here's some kale. I'm gonna take a handful, stick it in my baggie, and typically we recommend that you do 2 to 4 green leafy vegetables, right? So I've got kale. I'm gonna do a little bit of arugula here. So a little handful of arugula in there. Okay, and I'm gonna do some celery as well. So I'm gonna stick 2 stalks, which is actually, this is like 1 stalk of celery. I'm gonna stick that in there. So now I have 3 greens in here ready for a smoothie, and then I'm gonna add fruit. Here's a quick one, a banana. Okay, this is during my food prep time. So open up the banana. Oh, this one's got a little brown stuff. I don't like the brown stuff. You can cut around that. I typically will break my banana into 3 or 4 pieces. So I'm gonna use one, but this is about a quarter or a third of a banana. I don't use a whole banana, it's a lot of sugar. Put it in there, in my baggie, just like that. If you've got a superpower blender, you don't have to really cut it small. So now I have some fruit, and then I'm gonna take some lemon. I've already pre-cut my lemon. I've got a half a lemon that preserves my smoothie, lasting a little bit longer. So I've got my lemon, I've got my banana. Now I'm gonna do one more fruit so that it's nice and sweet. I'm going to do some fresh strawberries. Here we go. So I'll take 2 big strawberries and put them in my baggie. How easy is that, right? You could do 3 strawberries. I like to use the formula where I have more greens than fruit, like 2 to 4. So, just look at your blender or your baggie and you decide how much you can handle, but remember you want to limit the fruits because even though it's healthy, it's still sugar, and the more sugar you use, the more you spike up your blood sugar levels. The good thing about smoothies is because of the fiber, it's actually better for you don't have to worry about spiking up your blood sugar levels like you do with juicing. With juicing, you really need to limit your fruit. But with smoothie, you can get away with a little bit more fruit because of the fiber. All right, so I've got bananas, strawberries in there. I've got arugula, celery, and I've got kale. Here's a baggie ready to go. I can go ahead and write day 1 on there if I like, right? I'm gonna do another baggie. Next baggie, here I go. I'm gonna put in a clementine in this baggie. So here I've already peeled my clementine. I'm gonna do actually a whole entire clementine. They're pretty small. And I peel it and like pull them in half, stick that in there. I'm gonna take some spinach for this baggie. I try to mix things up. So day 1 I did kale, day 2 I'm not gonna do kale, I'm gonna do spinach. All right, so here's some spinach. Forgot to do that first, I do like to do my greens first. So there's a handful of spinach in my baggie. I've got my clementine, and I'm going to stick in there some blueberries, some fresh washed blueberries that I got organic. Here we go, take a handful. Now again, when you're using dark fruits like blueberries or blackberries, your smoothie may turn brownish or purpley or blue. It may not be green, but that's okay. It's good for you. Really high in antioxidants. So look, I've got my spinach in there. I'm gonna add celery again to this one. 1 celery stalk, which I cut in half here. So that's 2 greens right there. So I've got spinach, I've got celery, and I'm gonna add an herb to this one. So this is parsley. That is optional, you don't have to do an herb, but I love to put something. I ran out of my cilantro. So I love to put things that detox my body in, so I'm using that herb. All right, I've got that, and I'm gonna add lemon to this baggie here. It's about a half a lemon. I peeled it and I cut it up in, half or quarters. And look, I've got a whole day smoothie right here. And then the other thing I'm gonna add to this one is ginger. So I pre-peel the ginger and take off I wash it, take off the skin, and usually I do about 1 inch to 2 inches, depending on how much you can handle. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my cut up ginger in here. That is a super food. Now this baggie is ready to go. It's got clementine and blueberries. If you wanna add a 3rd fruit in there, you can. You know what? I'll go ahead and add a strawberry in there. How's that? So now I've got fruit, I've got vegetables, I've got my lemon to preserve the smoothie, and I've even got ginger, which is a superfood in there. So I just showed you how I made 2 baggies in like a few minutes. That was really quick. If I want to do the whole week's worth, that's not a lot of time, right? I got 5 more to go. Simple. You can number them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stick them in your freezer. They are good to go. You have now saved money because your produce isn't going bad. It's going to last you longer. And you're saving time because in the morning, all you're going to do is grab that baggie, put it in the blender, which we're going to do right now. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take the, oh, I forgot I have lots more kale here. I hate to waste it. So let me go ahead and do another one because I don't want to waste all my kale. So I'm going to take a bushel of kale here in my hand. A little bit more kale in there. All right. And I will take a banana, a piece of banana in there for my fruit. Oh, you know what? I have some arugula left over here. So I'm going to put some arugula because I do like to use 2 to 4 greens in my smoothie. All right, so I like a substantial amount of green, but you're going to decide and choose how much green you want in yours, okay? So I've got my banana in there. You can add lemon, ginger. I'm going to go ahead and add strawberries. You can add 2, 3, 4, depending on how big they are and how much fruit you want. Okay. Banana, strawberry, and I'm gonna add a little bit of clementine. This time I'm doing a half a clementine. So here we go. I've got my 3rd baggie, just like that. That was pretty quick and easy, right? And I still have more greens, and I don't like to waste. So I'm gonna take what I have left, and you can do that. You can just take your leftover. I got a little bit of kale here. I think I have some spinach. I'm just gonna mix it all together. And here we go. Got a bunch of greens in there. Putting them in my baggie. I'm gonna take some fresh blueberries, put them in there. Now again, you can use other fruits. This is what I have on hand right at the moment. I love berries, but you can use anything else. Okay, so I've got some blueberries, I've got my greens. I'm gonna put in a clementine and a strawberry. There we go. All right, so I just made 4 baggies pretty quickly. Now I'm gonna show you how to actually make your smoothie. So let's pretend it's the next day. Open up the freezer. Day 1, here it is. I got it. Now it's pretty frozen. Whoop, it's all stuck together there, right? So I am, can y'all see what I'm doing? I'm literally gonna shove it in there. Now if it, I packed a lot in here. So just gonna, I have celery, let's see what I have in here. Oranges, I have kale, arugula, parsley, strawberries, good stuff. It's ready to go. How easy is that? All I'm gonna do is add my superfood and my protein, okay? Well, I've already got in there, did I put ginger? I think I already have ginger in there, so that's 1 superfood. I'm going to add chia seeds, which I'll have ready in my fridge, already soaked, so tablespoon of chia seeds there. That's a superfood, right? And I'm gonna add protein. I'm going to add almonds, a handful of almonds that are pre-soaked. So there is some protein, I throw that in. How easy is that? I could also do some pumpkin seeds. Here's some pumpkin seeds. I'm gonna take a handful of pumpkin seeds, throw them in. That's it. I've got 2 proteins, pumpkin seeds, I've got almonds, I've got fruits, I've got veggies, I've got a lemon and superfood, chia seeds. I've got it all in there. Right now I'm gonna add some water. Do about 2 cups, I'd say. This is about 2 cups. Depending on how much stuff you have in there, I like to fill at least halfway full with water, okay? Or you can use almond milk or coconut milk if you prefer. And I can add a healthy fat if I want. I'm gonna go get the coconut oil. This is a great healthy fat. This is my favorite. I always use organic. It's gotta be unrefined. This is virgin coconut oil. If you can find extra virgin, even better. Non-GMO. Coconut oil is a healthy fat. You can add about a teaspoon of healthy fat. There we go. So good for you. Oh my goodness, has so many healing benefits. So there, that was quick and easy, right? You can add the coconut oil. You could also do avocado, like a quarter of an avocado, right? but these are extras. You don't have to do the healthy fats. That's just something that you can do. The most important thing you need is your greens, your fruit, your liquid, right? Those are the 3 essentials. Then you want to add a protein, a plant-based protein, which I was able to throw in there pretty quickly, and then a superfood. I use chia seeds, I use ginger, what other superfoods? Sometimes I use turmeric, spirulina, depending on what I have on hand. That's pretty much it. Turning on my blender, and watch how fast and easy this is. Here we go. I forgot to put it on low. That was hilarious. Oh my God. Oh, looks like I might need a little bit more water. Yep. I didn't put enough water. See, you'll know with your blender if it's having a hard time to add more water. It's a little too thick because that stuff is so frozen, right? Normally I'll do like my greens fresh, but everything was frozen, all my greens and all were frozen, so I need a little bit more liquid. Here we go, starting on low. Blending up my greens, having fun, getting healthy, nice and fast, saving some money too. There it is. Done. Voila! All right. That was pretty quick. Got my cup here. Forward. Oh, I want to show you something. If you are on the go and you have to get to work, get yourself a handy dandy to-go thermos. Make sure it's BPA free so it doesn't have dangerous chemicals in the plastic that can leach. This is BPA free. I'm putting my smoothie in here, fills up the whole baby. Woo! Now, when I have a meeting or somewhere I need to be, I have got it to go. I can take it to work. How quick and easy is that, right? So I just showed you a way to save time, save money, stay healthy. I hope this works for you. Have fun playing with it and let me know how it goes. Ciao, here's to your health and saving time and money. Bye, ladies.